Here's how to set up and get the most out of SEO Radar. So when you first activate the app, it'll take you to the setup screen, and just go to just click on connect to Google account. This will connect to your Google Search Console account. It's different than analytics, and so you'll have to set up your site in Google Console, Search Console. That's pretty easy if you haven't done it already, and if you already use analytics, it's super easy to verify all that stuff. So anyway, make sure your site is being tracked by Google Search Console, and then go add it here, and we'll update the data source. The app's gonna bring in your data. It's running a bunch of calculations right now to show you basically a bunch of opportunities. When it's done, just click on the top right here, go to back to app. And what it's showing me here, there's two screens, two sections of this app. One is rapid search engine optimization. So this is kind of your low-hanging fruit for content that already ranks on page one across various keywords, but where your click-through rate might be a lot lower than your average. And then the bottom panel shows you your low ranking or your low hanging ranked targets, and this shows you everything that's currently on page two for whatever keywords comes up in Google's system. So this is stuff where if you wanted to rank for a specific keyword, your page or your site is stuck on say position 16, which is page 2. You could focus on that page first, that page and keyword combo first, as far as your link building efforts and so on, because you're already almost on page 1. So it's a good place to start and grab some relatively easy rankings to push over. But the main crux of the app, the main focus, is definitely on the rapid optimization. So basically, here's how this works. The app is going to sort things in descending order of impressions. So Google shows you the actual number of impressions. This is taken from the last 30 days that your content has received on the SERP's result page for the given keyword. So I'm just using my personal blog at the moment. Obviously, I'm not investing a ton of time into driving traffic to it, but it's a good example. So the top query is Chris Rempel, my name. It's received 147 impressions in the last 30 days, so clearly I'm a huge celebrity. And it's received 31 clicks from that, so that's a pretty expected result. Obviously, it's a very high CTR because it's a very relevant keyword and result match. So it has a CTR of 21.1%. That's 328% better than the average CTR of 4.9% across the site. And then if we go down a bit, we can see that the next most high traffic, or the next most trafficked keyword for my site is bypass icon, which obviously isn't relevant to my blog. And so therefore it has a 0% click-through rate. Now let's pretend that bypass icon, let's say that I was actually in the icon selling business or something, maybe a design template store or whatever. If I saw 0 clicks on that number of impressions versus 31 clicks on a similar amount of impressions just above it, that's a real problem. So I would look to see if maybe there's an issue with the title. Maybe the title of the page just isn't relevant to that keyword. And so in that case, what I would do is just go to the site, go to the blog, go to whatever your CMS is, and then go ahead and edit, what is that page? Zag opens early access. So Zag opens early access. I would open that page, I'd do a quick edit, and just change the title to include bypass icons if I was targeting that. So it's that easy. Google will typically crawl your site every couple of days, sometimes multiple times a day if you have a busy site, and it will update that title tag in its SERP index in usually anywhere from 24 to 72 hours, maybe up to a week. But when that happens, your content will be, your title will be immediately more relevant to all the people that are already searching for that keyword, for that query. And so that's how you can increase the traffic of your existing rankings. Now, this is kind of a low traffic example, but for a lot of people seeing this, you're going to have substantial traffic optimization opportunities from your organic channel, and the impact will be profound. We've had customers literally double their search traffic just by doing this in a matter of like a week or two. So it's very, very effective. But that's how simple it is, guys. So the app shows you, again, it's descending order of impressions. It's going to show you your CTR, your click-through rate on each actual ranking and position. And so this is, I think, a gold mine of information for anyone doing SEO. If you have a new SEO client, if you're an agency, this is like the ultimate first step and selling point. I mean, you're basically getting them overnight traffic, as well as your own business, your own sites. It's a pretty brainless approach to SEO, and it's really about repositioning the sales to make the most use of the win that you already have, and this can have a huge outcome on your traffic. So, super valuable app. That's how it works. That's all there is. That's how easy it is. Oh no, I forgot. On the low-hanging rank targets for stuff that's on page 2, we've also included a keyword scan to help you out. You can ignore that. We're still in dev mode here. And typically this pulls in results from SEMrush, so you can see if it's worth targeting a keyword or not for the stuff that you're ranking for on page 2. Okay, guys, that's it. Easy app, very powerful app.